the consequences of being a people pleaser can be very devastating. Very, very devastating. Why? It is because you climb mountains for people who will never do the same for you. They will never appreciate fully what you do because they cut it cheap. They know that you are always available. With a snap of their finger, you are running to do something for them. And you must know that in that process, they are taking so much from you and offering very little. That alone can bring a lot of problems into your life. Depression, anxiety, mental problems, I bet you. So you must know those are the consequences. You are climbing mountains for people who will never do the same for you. When you are a people pleaser, you even disconnect with yourself because you care more about others and you don't even have time to care for yourself. And when you neglect yourself, you start disconnecting even with your own soul. You start disconnecting even with your own spirit because of that neglect. You become open to manipulation. People can manipulate you because you always want to please. 3 people at a time could give you an assignment. And they will tell you, okay, when you finish that money own, no, you don't fit do it all one time. When you finish that money own, then you fit do this, then you fit do this. By the time you start 8 o'clock in the morning, you are at 6 p.m. doing things for others and nothing for yourself. Then, when you are a people pleaser, you find yourself apologizing frequently. I don't feel calm because you feel you owe a duty to people. Your life is hooked up to people. No. So you always have to apologize. Master, I don't feel calm for that ceremony because Master, you did not have the time. You are not well. You were not. That is why you couldn't go for that assignment. Why do you have to apologize frequently? And in the process of apologizing frequently, you easily blame yourself for situations which is not your fault. I swear. Oh, Master, that many occasion. Hey, Mama, what I will tell you? How be did hey, what you make me? See, wait, at that time, if you just come on, go show my face. No! All that mathematical calculation is so hard because you're a people pleaser. How can you stop it? See, in your life, learn to say no when it is no. Not yes when you really mean in your heart to say no. You say yes sometimes, and then when you separate with that person, the next person you meet, you start expressing regret. Myself, I know I have to tell them and say no. Yes. Learn to say no. Be clear. Be explicit when you want to say no. You have found people in conversations, they will ask you something. Instead of saying no, you say, Master, a day like say, if I be, only you see tomorrow I be, cut corners. Never coming out directly to say no. Connie talk. Why you talk? Will you come tomorrow to do this? It's only that I have taken an appointment with my auntie. I would have really liked to come. Hi, this palaver with my auntie, I don't know. Let me just take the phone and call her and see whether she can change. In your mind, you know that you want to say no. Say it. Yes. To stop it. Don't overcommit yourself. You accept to do things that will bring you stress, that will bring you inconvenience. Yes, you fear to say, this is what I can do. But do not do that kind of harm to yourself. Don't overcommit yourself. If you have feeling and love for that person, whoever may be, see how you can offer help, but not that you overcommit yourself. I'll give you an example. A friend comes, is in need of money. He needs maybe 100,000 francs or 50,000 francs. You know that you have your last 100,000 francs in the house. And because you are a people pleaser, you start, Master, now my last 100,000 francs is, chop don't finish your house, oh. This thing not there, this not there, but I did just give you because you be my friend. No, don't do that. See how you can offer help. For example, and you know, just to digress a bit, that lending that friend that money, that is what could bring you people problems. Yes. In a situation like that, you want to show kindness. You don't carry the 100,000 francs and give him or her. The little help you can give, you say, I don't have enough, but I can contribute to solving that problem. Now my own little contribution is 10,000 francs. I'm not lending you the money, you're not borrowing it. I'm giving you as my own contribution. And you get out of it. Learn how to do that. Somebody comes for 50,000, and you know that giving that 50,000, which is your last, but you want to be kind to a neighbor, so put it, tell the person, I don't have enough, but I can offer you 15,000 to help you solve that problem. You do that, you have already even avoided a lot of problems. Because when you give the person the 100,000 francs, you are there now watching. You have had those problems now. You lend a friend money, it becomes a problem between you and maybe your families. To stop being a people pleaser, you must know your limits, what you can do and what you cannot do. Please, take note. One capital method of stopping it is make any decision, it should be based on your happiness and your desires. Any decisions you are making, let it be based on, will I be happy if I take this decision? If I do this for this person? Is that what I desire? Please take note. Be authentic with yourself. Be authentic. Be who you are. It is because many persons have a split personality. They don't even know their worth. They don't even know that they need self-respect. Instead of running after people to approve who you should be in society, you know that as an individual, if you are authentic and you have self-respect, you can always turn things around. Then, another way you can stop it. Take a decision to change. Map out plans to change, and then you start with the small steps. Going one step after the other, you carry out your evaluation. One step after the other, you carry out your evaluation. If you fall somewhere, you sit and then you take your time, you recover, and you go ahead. Because also, if you have been a people pleaser, for you to be able to break that cord, cut off, it's not a one-day thing. Because there are many persons within that sphere of operation, you as a people pleaser, that you have become so intimate, you have become so friendly, you have become so nice to each other. You don't just get up one morning and you say, hey, I don't need it. I don't need it. No. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a people pleaser, as you are watching us, there, take a decision that you will stop it. You will reduce it. And I bet you, life will become more succulent. Life will become enjoyable. And you see yourself even progressing. You will notice it, that you are moving ahead, forward with your life. I hope what we said meant something to you. We pray that you take a decision, if you're a people pleaser, to stop, so that we can share the glories of your progress tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful time. Keep watching Story Time. We are making a fervent promise that we shall stay consistent so that we don't break the chain. Bye-bye.